What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we are going to continue our look into Fear the Darkness, and hopefully going to be taking on Node 4 with teams and recommendations to do so. We're also currently live streaming this at the moment on Twitch, and that is www.twitch.tv/Shanksy if you want to jump on over at any time, ask your Marvel Strike Force questions, jump on in and put up with some beards, banter and below average gameplay. You know where to find me. But for now, we're going to be taking a look at the Wasp node, and we've got a couple of things that we need to be worried about, particularly the Rocket Raccoons and the Thors. They may be slow, but they hit like absolute trucks. The hand sentries are also going to be a bit of an annoyance. So what type of team are we going to use for this? And now, out of the team that I've got available to me, and this is all also well and good, it's also what have you got available to you to allow you to take this on. Now, to start with, I'm going to put Jessica Jones in there, Minerva. Jessica Jones is going to be able to clear any debuffs on us. She's going to clear buffs on them and ideally feed in energy to Minerva. Minerva, because she's the best healer in the game, bar none. She can bring people back to life, and her AoE is absolutely redonkulous, dealing a huge amount of damage while giving a full health to the team. We're going to put in Nick Fury, I think, for this one. And then with Nick Fury, he's going to be able to bring in some summons, share some buffs around, and bring in some minions. And when the minions die, Minerva's going to gain a little bit of turn meter, and more turn meter on Minerva is golden. Star-Lord on the right, always next to Minerva, because he's going to be feeding in energy to that adjacent ally. And then for a tank, I'm really 50-50 with this. Shield Security or Luke Cage. I genuinely don't know who's better. Colossus really only turns into full strength once you pair with Phoenix. Juggernaut, again, really only turns into full strength once you pair with Magneto. So if you did have Magneto, maybe drop out Fury and put in Juggernaut and Magneto as a pairing. I think for this, I'm going to go Shield Security. Shield Security, basically, once anyone goes below 50% health, is going to apply an auto taunt, and I feel like you type of need a tank in here. So, without further ado, let's give it a whirl. That constant hip thrust, they love it. They do. They love it. Yeah, I feel like Fury and Shield Security is a real good pairing, as well as like Magneto and Juggernaut, Phoenix and Colossus. You know, the tank type of needs to pair with someone. So we're going to go straight away. We're going to drop in. We're going to give everyone some speed. Give everyone some speed. We're going to go in on Rocket Raccoon and hopefully get the stun. We didn't get the stun. So let's see if we can get the blind. We get the blind on him. Lovely. Now, we've got the AoE, and we're going to pop the AoE straight away. It's going to damage everyone but the two Wasps, and it's going to give that little bit of health back over to Star-Lord over there. Then we are going to use this. Even though no one's got a debuff on them, we're going to use this because we're going to hopefully generate more energy for Minerva, and that is literally the name of the game in Fear the Darkness, in my opinion, is generate energy for Minerva. More energy for Minerva, the better. The more she can pop that, you're laughing. We're going to call in some minions because why not? Why not? They die straight away, but because they die, she gets extra turn meter, and I'm all good with that. I'd definitely be going for that hand so he doesn't cloak. Ideally, you want to take out the hand, but I'm more concerned about Rocket to start with. More concerned about Rocket to start with. That may be wrong or right, I'm not entirely sure. But Rockets are always my top priority, mainly just due to the insane amount of damage. And while we've got a taunt up with Shield Security over there, which is lovely, he can't protect the AoE damage, and that's the thing that scares me. This whole team falls apart real quick the second Minerva goes down. If she dies, it's GG, like JD, job done, game over, you're out. So even though hand will cloak him, I'm hopefully going to be able to take him out before that happens. Now he's got a few bleeds stacked up. I don't think it's going to be enough, and everyone is going for Minerva. Minerva's fallen below the 50% health. The taunt's gone up. We're going to go in a rocket, and hopefully the bleeds are going to be enough. If not, let's see if we can blind him. We get the blind on him. Lovely. Senju, thank you very much for that 9 months, man. That Twitch Prime sub. You absolute legend. I appreciate the hell out of you. Exactly. Get that rocket down before that happens. And that is literally the name of the game. Now we can worry about hand sentry. Next time Minerva gets a go, she's going to have the heal. However, there's going to be a couple of people that misses regardless. We will cleanse that. We're not going to waste either of these attacks. We're not going to waste the blind because she's already at full energy. We're not going to waste the big attack because it's going to miss him. We're just going to go in there and hope for the best. We're going to call in some minions. And if we can get some taunts up or whatever, lovely of the jubblies. Now, I'm actually going to ping this over here and just get rid of that evade. Taking some fairly big damage there, but now only one Ant-Man's going to miss that. So hopefully that should be a full heal for everybody. They love it, they do, they love it. So hand sentry's already popped his thing, but we're gonna carry on going into him. We're gonna share them buffs with everyone. Gonna get that blind down. Hopefully that energy goes down to Minerva. The only reason that I don't like summons with Minerva on the board is if they steal the energy, and that really, really does wind me up. We're gonna pop into Ant-Man to steal one of his bonuses with the minion, and then we're gonna carry on focusing on hand sentry. Go for the big old attack there. I love the heals in Fear the Dark. Honestly, like the Minerva heals are crazy, dude. Like crazy. So he's got a couple of bleeds on him. I still don't think it's going to be enough. The minions have died there, so we'll get extra turn meter, which is all well and good. And we're already 3 away from a heal. So if we can pop him there, hopefully the blind kills him. And then we want to start working on the wasps. We get the blinds going. That generates 2 energy. There we go. And we've got a full heal coming up. So we're going to start working on the wasps now. Full heal coming up. And big AoE. They love it. They do. They love it. Right, give the speed up to everyone. So even though we've only killed 2 of them, it's going all right. It's going all right. Again, calling in some minions, and they've actually gone a much better place this time as well. They've gone the right-hand side rather than next to Minerva, and that way I can guarantee they're not going to steal any of Star-Lord's energy. The minions also help because when they die, it makes sure Shield Security procs his taunt as well. So we're probably going to end up killing off that Ant-Man at the same time as that Wasp, just purely due to splash damage and whatnot. Yeah, them 2 are probably going to drop at about the same type of time. Because of that, we're going to target this Wasp over here for a second. That Wasp's already blinded, so even if they get to go again, it's not that big a deal. They won't. And we're going to take out that one. And now it's on to this Wasp. What is DBD? DBD is Dead by Daylight, my friend. Dead by Daylight. So apply the blind to the Wasp. And it also triggers over to one of them them Wolverines as well. Now, ideally, I really want to be working on my Star-Lord to get his secondary ability, his special, up to the top tier, because that third blind really does come in incredibly handy over here. Double blood points this weekend, baby. So again, pinging that blind, generating that energy, and again, tons of energy for Minerva, and we've got a full heal, even though no one's been hurt. Probably should have brought in minions there. Didn't really think it through. Yeah, the third blind is so strong. Right, now we've brought in the second wave. The second wave consists 2 Wolverines because I've left the Wolverines up, 2 Ant-Mans because I left an Ant-Man up, 2 Luke Cages that we're not fussed about whatsoever, and a Thor. However, Rocket Raccoon is there, and Rocket Raccoon is the only thing I care about destroying. So we'll give that defense up to everyone. Get that taunt going over there because Jessica Jones has dropped below 50%. See if we can blind. Still can't blind him, but we're generating energy at least. I don't like the fact everyone's attacking Minerva, and I'm super grateful that the defense up is there. I'm going to clear that defense up on Rocket, and that's probably the first time I've actually used that so far today. But I want to get rid of that that defense up. We're going to get the full heal for everyone, and we're going to stay on Rocket ideally. Ah, they get that double taunt up. Never nice, never nice. The good thing about this, apart from the Wolverines, no one else can heal. So we're going to pop the blind. The wrong person got the energy. Yeah, apart from the Wolverines and the Luke Cages will grant themselves healing. But that is it, and that's pretty damn handy. We will try and steal something. Such a waste that we've got to put all these attacks in over there, unfortunately. Such a waste. Minerva's also heal blocked as well, ability blocked, which is not good. And it actually worked out. Minerva's ability blocked at the same time. JJ is also stunned, so yeah, not the best round for us there. But let's give everyone speed up so we can hopefully get back to it. That will hopefully counteract the slow if anyone gets slowed. Pop the blind as well, and hopefully that's enough to take out that Rocket. It's not. But that Rocket is soon to go. Right, we've got rid of the Rocket. Lovely. Time for the Thor. Ant-Mans are becoming a bit of a problem, a bit of a pain with the slows and whatnot. But I still think Thor is the bigger risk. We've just used the blind, so we know they can't steal the energy straight away, which is always nice. Grant everyone offense up as well. Now I feel like that Thor will die to Minerva's heal if we get it in. So let's see if we can put some more damage onto that cage over there. We are going to clear one of these. We're actually just going to attack to clear the dodge, and then I'm hoping, yeah, both of those die to the hill. Ah, some hill that is, right, where it clears the board. And right now it's time for one of these Ant-Men to go. Looking okay so far. So 8 have gone. 8 have gone. We're going to clear all of those off cage. We don't need to be attacking him. We don't need to be wasting time with that. We've got a few bleeds stacked up, but I still just want to make sure he's gone. And I'm pretty sure with that many bleeds on him, he's going to go now. Oh, he healed. Oh, really? No need for any of that. Right, we're going to clear all of that. Generate a little bit more energy as well. Minerva, unfortunately, just got ability blocked, so I will kill off that Ant-Man. Right, now I'm going to go on to one of the Wolverines. I don't want to be left with 2 Wolverines at the end where they're constantly healing each other. It does me nothing. Absolutely perfect. They both get blinded. Give speed up to everyone. We've got a full hill coming in next go. So because of the full hill, I'm not going to waste the blind just yet. Now we'll pop the blind. And that basic also can generate energy. Jawbreaker can also generate energy, which is really nice. Right, we're going to call in some minions with the hope that they actually die fairly quickly. Some general me, right? Go on, boys. Not before we steal his defense up, though. Alright, that's that Wolverine done. Now, ideally, before anyone else gets called in, I'd love to be able to take out this Ant-Man, but we'll see how it goes. Some of the glitches, thank you very much for that lurk, dude. Appreciate the hell out of you. Probably should have actually stolen one of those from him, but it is what it is. We didn't. Marvellous Minx as I live and breathe. How the devil are we? Welcome on in. Alright, staying on to Luke Cage because we've got no real choice. Even though there's only 3 of them, I'm still going to use that because it's just too much damage to say no to. See what we can steal. We stole the taunt. It's not really what we wanted. And again, going back on to Ant-Man and letting the splash damage kill off Cage. Now we're back on the rockets. We've got 2 rocket raccoons out, and this one is the bigger danger because he's next to Star-Lord and he's going to get energy back quicker. Doing good, Joe? Yeah, I'm doing real good, thank you very much. Just doing the little YouTube video, having a look at node 4 on Fear the Darkness, so we can upload this later on tonight. Alright, generate some more energy with any joy. Got a hand assassin over there as well. Give everyone speed up. That counteracts by the slow, is what it is. That one was blinded for his first hit, which was lovely. And again, back on to this rocket. That rocket's got stunned. Star-Lord's been blinded. Not too big a problem. That hurt. But I'm pretty sure Minerva's got a full heal coming up real soon. Full heal. Oh, you beauty. Trying to blind that rocket again and generate some energy at the same time. Even though that rocket had a counter, it was blinded, so we didn't mind basing it into it. Right, and that rocket's done. Meaning, there's another rocket to go. I feel like this team's real solid. I feel like we're not really giving much away. I don't really feel like there's been a chance, been a point that we've been close to going wrong, and that might not be that might just be we've got lucky. But I'm pretty sure this team is looking really, really sweet overall for it. Again, there's a few improvements that I'd like to make with Star-Lord's blind, but that's about it. That is about it. Calling in some minions again. There's nothing better than when a minion dies to one of their basic attacks as well, because they're just wasting an attack that is not going on one of us. Right, we're actually going to target this Ant-Man to hopefully steal one of his buffs. Or at least copy one of his buffs. Beat it in 3 days. Very nice after dark. Very nice, man. So with this team, you went through the whole thing in 3 days. Good to know, man. Really good to know. What I'm basically doing is doing a YouTube series after dark on taking a look at node by node basis. And seeing if we want to swap around a few people and whatnot. But this feels like a real solid team to do the whole thing. This is not the team that I done it with. However, Minerva, it's the 4 team that I done it with, if that makes sense. Right, we're probably going to go on a hand sentry because I don't really want him making a nuisance of himself. We will generate some energy as well. Went all to the wrong people, but such is life. I really like it when he gets that taunt up and he's slowed, because we know we're safe for a little while. Going to put the blind up to generate some energy. Don't really care who gets blinded. Right, that should be the end of him. Then we're going to go into Star-Lord, even though we're going to miss that shot. We're going to go into Star-Lord regardless, and that should trigger the taunt up again. We will be getting a full heal soon. Dragon Knight, I'm doing very well, my friend. How are you? Going into Star-Lord. I'm actually going to ping into Ant-Man as well there, so we know that we can actually hit them all with this heal. Don't want anyone... even though Wasp dodged it, there was no one guaranteed to dodge it, which was nice. Couple of people blinded there. Even though he's blinded, I'm just going to use it because I'm not expecting him to live out this very long in this fight whatsoever. And even though we were blinded, we can still use our blind, which is nice. Numb to kill. What's going on, my friend? How are we doing? Right, now I want to take that Wasp out. So we're just over halfway through the node, and we've been fairly chilled. Fairly chilled. Generate some energy, hopefully it goes to Minerva. It didn't. Bit of a pain. And if we can whittle both this Ant-Man and Wasp down at the same time, all power to it. I try and like keeping clumps of them together, clusters of them together, mainly for whatever splash damage, and whoever does go and then attack the people next to them, at least the chain attack's not wasted, if that makes sense. You're going to be playing Ghost Recon? Probably not today, dude. Probably not today. Probably going to be finishing off this YouTube video, and then we're going to be jumping into a little bit of Dead by Daylight because it's double blood points this weekend. All right, this full... Oh, that Wasp dodged it. Wow, no one likes to see that. No one likes to see that. Passing Wind, welcome on in. All right, 11 left. We have got a Rocket, 2 Wolverines, 2 Ant-Man, 1 Wasp, 1 Thor. Again, all about the Rocket. All about the Rocket. He drops below 50%, so he gets the target up. Double penis points. What? Got that type of barbecue, baby. Alright, so I think we've eaten up most of the AoE already, I think. Right. There's a few too many people a little bit low for my liking. But again, it's not on the right people. So, we're going to stay on Rocket. Hopefully get a bit of a heal up. Get that blind, hopefully, on Rocket. Lovely. And the beauty about that secondary blind that also fell on Thor. Because I'm pretty sure Thor's about to attack now as well. That should be the full heal, and that will kill off the Rocket. Beautiful. Almost like we know what we're doing. I'm going to try to steal that defense up from the Wasp. No joy. And Thor is our next target. Thor, then Wasp, basically. He's blinded, so he misses his big AoE. And I'm genuinely not sure. I've got to be honest, guys. I'll put my hands up. I'm genuinely not sure if Thor is a higher priority target than Wasp. Wasp is a real high priority target. And I'm not sure if I'm doing this wrong. Play it by ear, guys. Play it by ear. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way on this one. Wasp or Thor, they both are extreme irritants. I think Thor hits harder when he hits, and that's why I'm going for Thor. But if you decided that you wanted to go for Wasp instead, I don't think you're necessarily doing it wrong. So I'm hopefully letting the bleed's going to kill him off. Well, yeah, once Thor gets a rework, without a shadow of a doubt, he becomes the higher priority target. At the moment, it's... I don't think you can do it wrong. So, right, we've got 9 left, and we've got 5 of them on the field. This Wasp is absolutely dodging everything. Yo, over on Loki, what's going on, my friend? How we doing? So we've got the full heal. Hopefully that hits the Wasp this time. Been absolutely dodging everything. Going in there. Big old hit. Right, now, onto the two Ant-Mans. The two Ant-Mans are applying the slow, and that's why, in my mind, they're a bigger priority target than the Wolverines. What is on the back of the deer? I have no idea. Do you think he saw us? No, he's no idea. Oh, stop it, Shanks. Stop it. And the reason I switched over to that, because obviously I'm hoping the heal kills them both off. And I'm hoping the double bleed will kill him off. Getting busy at work, Red Forge. Appreciate the hell out of that lurk, dude. Right, 6 left. This is the final 6. The final 6 are on the field. We've got 3 Wolverines, 1 Hand Sentry, and an Ant-Man. The Wasp is going to be our priority. Wasp is going to be our priority. It could very well be Hand Sentry, but again, they've got no hills between them apart from the Wolverines, so I'm not that fussed who we're attacking. Poke fan, as I live and breathe. How the devil are we, dude? Try and clear that them debuffs, generate a little bit of energy. We've got a full heal, but it's going to miss 2 of them, unfortunately. I'm feeling like maybe I should jump over and take that Hand Sentry out, but I really want to kill that Wasp off first. I feel like I'm already in a little bit of mop up with this node, though. Like the node, I'd say the danger has collapsed. With 3 Wolverines, they are a danger, but with shield security there being that added thing, if anyone gets below the 50% mark with the taunt, not all 3 Wolverines can all of a sudden just get Minerva. So I'm feeling fairly good about life. Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm really pleased to hear that, man. I'm glad school's going well for you, mate. Right, how many people have got evade? Only the Wasp. Oh, no. Ant-Man did as well. Ant-Man did as well. Get the blind go down. We've just... So, you know what? I am going to target Hand Sentry because I don't want people just going invisible all the time. Whenever they feel like it, I just don't need it. I don't need it in my life. There we go. Hand Sentry's nearly gone. I don't think he's got enough bleeds on him, though. I don't think he's got enough bleeds on him. I feel like if he hadn't blocked that that assist, that might have done the job with the bleeds on him. There we go. I feel like that's going to be... Well, that's definitely going to be enough. All right, on to the Wasp. Oh. Probably should have used the blind there. Probably you should have used the blind. The 2 Wolverines just both targeted Minerva, the wrong uns. That's where that 3rd blind would have come in really handy as well. Oh, mate, I hope he's alright, dude. All right, so we'll just make sure that dodge goes, and then we're going to stay on. We're going to stay over here at the moment, and then it's literally just going to be Wolverine by Wolverine after this. These 2 go down. We're not wasting the blind because Minerva's got the full heal coming up in a second. We're just making sure no one gets a dodge up in the meantime. Everyone gets hit. Now we'll put the blind down. No one got hit with it anyway. Oh, Star-Lord's gone on one. He's living the dream. He's had enough. He's like, we've been on this node too long, Shanks. I'm going to dance, baby. You ain't wrong, Walt. You ain't wrong, Star-Lord. You ain't wrong. Right, now it's on to the Wolverine. So ideally, I'm going to target the this one over here to start with, I think. This one over here, and then we'll go over to them two. Any particular reason for that? Not really. Maybe the splash damage might help drop two at once a little bit quicker. But no real particular reason for it. Do what you must. We're still not in the time that we can basic it out, though, yet. Because they are still going to be healing themselves. And that is the only trouble with leaving Wolverines up till last. They're not a very high priority target. But their constant heals are a bit of an annoyance when there's only 3 of them left. So if you notice, we're still actually using the same amount of skills as we would if we were against the full squad. We are nowhere near in the position yet where we can just basic it out. Because even though that says it's a 58k Wolverine, trust me, I've fought many a 58k Wolverines before. They're a little bit tankier than your average bear. So right, out of sheer whatever, we're going to go for this one. He's blinded. He's going to miss his first attack. We'll go for that. Now, hopefully, we can get towards the point we can basic this out now. Hopefully. I still feel like we'll get enough energy back off everyone just on the one Wolverine. Like, we're going to be there enough time that we can still use skills when there's 2 of them. We're probably not going to use the full heal, though. That's an annoyance coming, getting the revive. Velsira, how's it going, girl? How the devil are we? Right, now it's time to just basic it out. Your battle's been waiting. I know. Can't do it while we're doing the video though, dude. Just basicing out Wolverine, and that is going to be a wrap of Node 4, boys and girls. And I'll tell you what, I don't think we were at any point close to losing anyone. So we're going to end up going on to the next node with everyone at full health, everyone at full abilities, and we're in the exact same spot we were when we started this. So that is a closer look at Node 4. Guys, I hope that's helped. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it gives you a rough idea of what type of team you'll want to be using for Fear the Darkness, and a much better look at Node 4 in its entirety. Guys, if it has, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn them notifications on. We are well on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and I'm absolutely buzzing about that. I ain't gonna lie. If you want to talk to me in person, you can leave a comment down below, or you can find me over at my Twitch page, and that is www.twitch.tv/Shanksy. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.